sheltered this port, and however calm these waters, we must not anchor here. However welcome the hospitality that surrounds us, we are permitted to receive it but a little while. Alon's the inducements shall be greater. We will sail pathless in wild seas. We will go where winds blow, waves dash, and the Yankee clipper speeds by under full sail. Alon's with power, liberty, the earth, the elements, health, defiance, gaiety, self-esteem, curiosity, allons, from all formulas, from your formulas, O bad-eyed and materialistic priests. The stale cadaver blocks up the passage. The burial waits no longer. Allons, yet take warning. He traveling with me needs to be the best blood, whose endurance. None may come to the trial till he or she brings courage and health. Come not here if you already spent the best of yourself. Only those may come who come in sweet and determined bodies. No rum drinker is permitted here. I and mine do not convince by arguments, similes, rhymes. We convince by our presence. Listen, I will be honest with you. I do not offer the old, smooth prizes, but offer rough new ones. These are the days that must happen to you. You shall not heap up what is called riches. You shall scatter with lavish hand all that you earn or achieve. You but arrive at the city to which you are destined. You hardly settle yourself to satisfaction before you are called by an irresistible desire to depart. You shall be treated to the ironical smiles and mockings of those who remain behind you. What beckonings of love you shall receive, you shall only answer with passionate kisses of parting. You shall not allow the hold of those who spread their reached hands toward you. Allons, after the great companions, and belong to them. They too are on the road. They are the swift and majestic men. They are the greatest women, enjoyers of calm seas and stormy seas, sailors of many a ship, walkers of many miles on land. They live in many distant countries, far distant dwellings. They are trusters of men and women, observers of cities, solitary toilers, pausers and thinkers of tufts and blossoms and shells on the shore, dancers at wedding dances, kissers of brides, tender helpers of children and bearers of children, soldiers of revolts, stand returns to that which is endless as it was beginningless, to undergo much tramps of days, rests of nights, to merge all in the travel they tend to, and the days and nights they tend to, again to merge them in the start of superior journeys, to see nothing anywhere but what you may reach it and pass it, to conceive no time, however distant, but what you may reach and pass it, to look up or down no road, but it stretches and waits for you, however long, but it stretches and waits for you, to see no being, not gods or any, but you also go thither, to see no possession, but you may possess it, enjoying all without labor or purchase, abstracting the feast, yet not abstracting one particle of it, to take the best of the farmer's farm, and the rich man's elegant villa, and the chaste blessings of the well-married couple, and the fruits of orchards and flowers of gardens, to take your use out of the compact cities you travel through, to carry buildings and streets with you afterward wherever you go, to gather the minds of men out of their brains as you encounter them, to gather the love out of their hearts, to take your lovers on the road with you for all that you leave them behind you, to know the universe itself as a road, as many roads, as roads for traveling souls, all parts away for the progress of souls, all religion, all solid things, arts, governments, all that was or is apparent upon this globe or any globe, falls into niches and corners before the procession of souls along the grand roads of the universe. Of all the progress of all the souls of men and women along the grand roads of the universe, all other progress is the needed emblem and sustenance. Forever alive, forever forward, stately, solemn, sad, withdrawn, baffled, mad, turbulent, feeble, dissatisfied, desperate, proud, fond, sick, accepted by men, rejected by men. They go, they go. I know that they go, but I know not where they go. But I know that they go toward the best, towards something great. Whoever you are, come forth. Or man, or woman, come forth. You must not stay sleeping and dallying there in the house, though you built it, or though it has been built for you. Out of the dark confinement, out from behind the screen, it is useless to protest. I know all and expose it. Behold, through you, as bad as the rest, through the laughter, dancing, dining, supping of people inside of dresses and ornaments, inside of those washed and trimmed